Hello and welcome to my channel, Exceedingly Good Reviews. This is my thoughts on video. My thoughts on AEW Dynamite from October 21st, 2020. I'll give a quick run through of all the matches that occurred on the show and then give my overall thoughts on it. So, first match of the night. It was one of the World Title Eliminator Tournament matches. The first four matches were all part of the tournament. This first match was Wardlow taking on Jungle Boy. The speed and agility of Jungle Boy against the power and pure might and size of Wardlow. Ultimately, power prevailed. Wardlow hits an F10 on Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy put in a great showing here. Definitely a big, great performance from Jungle Boy, but ultimately it just wasn't enough, and the power of Wardlow was just too much. An F10 and Wardlow pins him for the win. Wardlow progresses. Second match of the night. Kenny Omega, Sunny Kiss, blink and you'll miss it. This match was over. He hits, the knee strike that he calls. He hits that and the one-winged angel, and that was it. It was over. Kenny Omega, within seconds, has pinned Sunny Kiss and won the match. Kenny Omega is helping Sunny Kiss up and everything, looking to show a bit of compassion and whatnot for his fallen comrade, but yeah, I don't buy it. I don't believe it. I don't think any of you guys believe it, or do you? The intro was great. The intro for Kenny Omega for this match was great. You got to see the ladies come out with the little sweepers. Is this the cleaner? Kenny Omega, the cleaner, coming back? I hope so. Yeah, great showing from Kenny Omega. Really made him look like he's going to be the overall winner of this tournament. Here, like I said, blink and you miss it. This match was over. Kenny Omega progresses. Third match of the night, Rey Fenix against Penta El Zero. The brothers, the Lucha Bros, going one-on-one against each other. Eddie Kingston joins commentary for this match. He's on commentary talking about this one. This was a great match. This was a belter of a match, but it wasn't my belter of the night. More on that later. This was a belter of a match, though. This was a great match between the two brothers. The athleticism, the hard hitting. At one point, they're exchanging slaps, like I'll slap you harder than you slap me, and they're just open to taking them, which was quite entertaining and whatnot. But yeah, ultimately, Rey Fenix wins this match. However, it's been revealed in news that Rey Fenix is injured and won't be able to progress and stay in the tournament. So he's given his place up for his brother Penta El Zero. So even though Rey Fenix wins here, and they did say he progressed, which he did, but it's now been reported that because of his injury, Penta El Zero is taking his place. So Penta El Zero progresses. Rey Fenix wins this match. Fourth match of the night, it's Colt Cabana. Boom, Colt Cabana taking on Hangman Page. Hangman Page, remember, back in there, he was going for the AEW World title. It was between him and Chris Jericho to be the first ever AEW World Champion. Finally, he's trying to get back up to that spot, get back up to that promised land of AEW Heavyweight Championship dreams and gold and whatnot, but he's got a tough challenge in the form of Colt Cabana, Evil Uno watching on and whatnot, but ultimately it was okay because Hangman Page does win here. Hangman Page progresses. He keeps going for the buckshot lariat a couple of times, teasing it or going for it, but Colt Cabana spotted it and avoids it. Colt Cabana does his Superman pin, which doesn't work. He only gets a 2 count off it. Hangman kicks out. But when Hangman Page teases a buckshot lariat, Colt Cabana ducks, but Hangman was only teasing it. Hangman then comes back in to do the buckshot lariat. Colt Cabana isn't ready for it and gets clobbered by it, and Hangman Page pins him to win. The Dark Order come out and carry Colt Cabana away. Hangman Page progresses. Good for you. Team Taz is seen on stage. Team Taz going on about how they've still got beef with Will Hobbs and Darby Allin. The Machine, Brian Cage with Will Hobbs, and obviously Ricky Starks with Darby Allin. Ricky Starks, it being revealed that if Ricky Starks had beaten Darby Allin, Ricky Starks would be one of the next in line for the TNT title, which I think has really peeved off Taz and Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks, by the way, great on the mic. Really do enjoy listening to him on the mic. On AEW Dark, him on commentary, it's great. It's well worth a listen to. This guy can speak. Obviously. We then get our Le Dinner de Benoit. the steak dinner between MJF and Chris Jericho. A little bit of a one-upsmanship. I'm having my steak well done. Well, I'm having mine medium well done, or whatever, medium rare, blue. One-upsmanship between the two of them. End up doing a really fun little musical number, little dance musical number, referencing several of the AEW talent. John Moxley was mentioned in there and whatnot. That was quite fun, quite entertaining. It's revealed that there will be a town hall meeting with the Inner Circle next week to decide, whether MJF can indeed join the Inner Circle or not. Like I said, this was a very fun musical number. If you can find it online, it's well worth a watch. It made me chuckle. I loved it, really. When the steaks arrive, the steaks they're not even blue, I wouldn't even say. I think they've just been taken out of the packet, red raw, and just put on the plate. I still eat it. I like my steak rare, so. Then again, I'd eat a steak. 20-ounce steak, that sounds like a delicious meal to me. Our fifth match of the night, it's Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, with Rebel in her corner, taking on Kylie and King. Britt Baker wins this match. This was all about building up Britt Baker. Britt Baker, to me, my personal opinion, she's the biggest female star that AEW have right now. She's a bigger star than Nyla Rose, than Hikaru Shida, than Rio and whatnot. She's their biggest star. In my personal opinion right now that they've got, I think AEW could do with a few more ladies. Tessa Blanchard, she's a free agent. Then get to see Darby Allin with his friend Steve-O doing a body bag roll down a skate ramp. This guy's an insane imbecile. What are you doing? You've got a shot at Full Gear at the TNT title and you're risking an injury by doing a silly stunt like this. I didn't find it impressive. I like Darby Allin. I like his style. I like his look. I think he's a great wrestler. But these little things that he does, don't interest me. His little skateboard tricks, jumping off this and jumping off that and doing flips and whatnot. Just leave it all to it in the ring. Just do your talking in the ring with your ring action. Sixth and final match of the night. It was the number one contenders match, the four-way number one contenders match for the tag team titles. It was FTR would find out who the tag team opponents would be at Full Gear. It's the Butcher and the Blade, finally with the Bunny, all together once again, taking on Private Party with Matt Hardy in their corner, taking on the Young Bucks and taking on the Dark Order, John Silver and Alex Reynolds of the Dark Order. This was a great match. This was my belt of the night. Like I said, the Rey Fenix Pental Zero was going to be my belt of the night, but then watching this match and getting so invested in it and seeing all the near falls and whatnot that occur and all the action that's going on, this had to be my belter of the night. This was a belter of a match. Some of the moves that occurred at one point, though, a little sour moment in the match. You can clearly see that Alex Reynolds gets hurt. It was reported that he was injured. He was knocked out. Private Party do a double team move, a splash and leg drop onto Alex Reynolds. I think the leg drop was a little bit high on Alex Reynolds' head, face, and it must have knocked him out. I was a bit disappointed that the ref didn't throw up the X, or that more attention wasn't given to Alex Reynolds sooner. However, we have seen in videos that he did get the medical attention that he needed, which was nice to see. But yeah, the match continues. I mean, Alex Reynolds still gets involved in the match after that, which I was amazed by. He takes a double team maneuver from one of the Young Bucks, and yeah, I mean, he does seem to disappear towards the end of the match, which is understandable. He needed medical attention, and he got the medical attention he needed. That was nice. Ultimately, the Young Bucks end up winning the match. It's a roll-up pin on one of the members of Private Party. And the Young Bucks win the match. They're the number one contenders. They are going for the AEW World Tag Team titles against FTR at Full Gear. That match is going to be an absolute barnstorm of a match. That is the most highly anticipated match for a while. These two teams, we cannot wait to see collide. And it's going to occur at Full Gear. Obviously, at the end of the match, FTR get into the ring to congratulate the Young Bucks. They offer them a beer. The Young Bucks refuse, slapping the beers away. A masked figure attacks them from behind with a chair. They do like an assisted power driver. This masked figure helping FTR do an assisted power driver. He helps them stomp a chair on Matt Jackson's leg in an attempt to break his leg, we assume. The match figure ends up being revealed as Tully Blanchard, of course, the manager of FTR. It was going to be him, of course. So FTR standing tall, the Young Bucks taking a few bumps here and potential injury for Matt Jackson. Does it put their match at Full Gear in jeopardy? Who knows? We'll probably find out next week. So overall, those are the 6 matches that occurred, a few of the segments that occurred on this show. Overall, this was a great show. I really enjoyed it. Fun 2 hours. The 2 hours flew by the way. The 4 opening matches being part of that championship tournament, the World Title Eliminator Tournament, that was great to see. The semi-finals have been set. We've got Hangman Page taking on Wardlow, and we've got Kenny Omega taking on Penta El Zero. We've got to assume it'll be a Hangman Page Kenny Omega match for the final. That match will occur, I think, at Full Gear. I'm intrigued to see how the tournament progresses. Like I said, that's the avenue, that's the route that we anticipate it going. Only one women's. This was a great show, and the women's match on the show was a good match. Britt Baker against Kylie and King, but only the one women's match again. That's my main gripe with AEW. You've only put it on one women's match. It wasn't even a title match. Where is your champion, by the way? Where is Hikaru Shida? I know Nyla Rose said that she won't compete until she gets a shot. You've got a wealth of talent. You've got a lot of great ladies on your roster. Showcase them a bit more. Give them a bit more time. We've seen the news that Impact Wrestling are introducing knockout tag team titles for their women's division. AEW, you need to do the same. You've got enough ladies within your roster. Eva Lise and Diamante winning that tournament. They are the clear favourites, in my opinion, to be your first ever AEW women's tag team champions. But AEW, you need to pull your finger out. You need to do more with your ladies. You need to build up. One of the main criticisms that I have, and I've heard others have with AEW, is the underutilization of their women's division. You look at the tag division, it's great. They are booking their tag division superbly. The wealth of talent that they've got in the tag team division. A lot of tag teams can't even get close to the AEW tag team title picture because there's just that many teams between them. There's so many teams there. You've got Lucha Express. You've got FTR, the Young Bucks, Butcher and the Blade, Private Party. You've got the Gun Club, Austin and Billy Gunn. You've got the Dark Order. You've got Chaos Project, is it? Luther and Serpentico. You've got so many great teams there. They need to do more with the women's division. You're doing it great with your tag team division. Do it with your women's division. Give them more time. Here you could have took off 1 or 2 of the segment. Get rid of the Darby Allin Steve-O segment. Get rid of the Team Taz coming out and making an announcement. You could have left that for AEW Dark. Get rid of them 2, and you could put another match in there, another women's match. But they didn't. Only the one women's match. That's my main gripe. But overall, I can't say that takes too much away from the show because, like I said, the show flew by. 2 hours, easy to watch, digestible. Get through it with no problem. 6 matches. Star match of the night. My belter of the night. Belter of the night was the number 1 contenders match for the AEW tag team titles. Young Bucks being victorious. Super kick party indeed. So yeah, those are my overall thoughts on AEW Dynamite. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know in the comments how you like your steak. Chris Jericho and MJF didn't seem to be able to decide how they like theirs. I like mine rare. How do you like yours? Also, let me know in the comments what you would like to see AEW do with the women's division. Maybe you think that they're booking it perfectly. It's perfectly fine just having the one women's match on this on their main show. But let me know if you agree with that, or if you agree with me that they need to utilize the women's division more. Let me know in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this video, and I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay classy.